Hey guys, Dan here from DansTube.TV, and today I'm really excited to show you something that can advance your filmmaking skills. This is the Zhiyun Tech Crane, and this is a gimbal for DSLR and mirrorless cameras. This 3-axis stabilizing gimbal is retailing for $599 in the Amazon store. I will have that link in the description below, so make sure to check that out if you are in the market for a 3-axis stabilizing gimbal for your DSLR camera or for your mirrorless camera. Now, I believe that this gimbal is targeted more at the mirrorless camera market. It can support up to 1,200 grams on top, so the payload is relatively large. That can support pretty much a GH4, which is a large DSLR camera with quite a small lens though. It can support all of the Sony A7 series, the Panasonic Lumix series, the Nikon J and the Canon M. So as long as your camera is under 1,200 grams with a lens, then this should work perfectly fine. The crane itself actually weighs 950 grams, so it is quite a hefty unit. It feels very stable. Some quality materials have been used on this. I would personally recommend making sure that you stay at the 1,000 gram mark. I wouldn't want to hit anywhere near the 1,200 gram mark because that would really screw with the motors if you went over, and you could damage an expensive piece of tech, so be careful. The official website also specifies that you should use cameras between 350 grams and 1,200 grams, so I'm guessing that the camera has to have a little bit of weight behind it for the actual motors to counteract those movements. For the majority of the footage here, or pretty much everything I've used here, I used the Sony a6000. Okay, so straight off the bat, I was really happy with how this product was packaged. So we got 2 sets of 2 batteries, so you can charge 2 while you're out and about in the field using the actual crane, so that's great to have a backup set of batteries. On top of that, you also have a really cool carrying case, which is super robust and durable, so it's not going to break anytime soon. And then we also have built-in wireless Bluetooth modules, we also have a joystick controller, and we have a compatible app, so there's a lot to discuss with this really cool product here. Dan, come on mate, tell us how the actual crane performed. Okay guys, so I have used this crane a lot now. I've also given it to some other people to use, and the verdict overall is this thing is a powerhouse. It's amazing, it's really easy to use, and Zhiyun have done an amazing job with the crane here. We have a pan, tilt, and a roll axis. Now, all of them seem to respond really well. It's super responsive. I'm talking like a fraction of a second. The footage looks amazing. It's super smooth, and with a little bit more time with this product, I believe that I could get some crazy professional shots. The one thing that you do need to be mindful of when you are filming with this though, is when you do panning shots when you're in the follow mode. So when you turn the device on, you'll be on the automated follow mode, and when you pan or when you move your body either to the left or to the right, or to get some sort of 360-degree shot around someone, you need to be careful when turning your wrist when using the gimbal, because you can get some jutters and some jumps. And that is nothing against the actual product itself, that is more so about the user. You just need to be careful as a user of this thing. Basically, when you twist your wrist too far, the motors don't react as they should, and the footage does look a little bit jumpy, but every other axis works perfectly fine, and the panning is great. You just need to be really careful when you are doing fast movements. You need to do gradual movements, you need to get nice slow shots, and basically you need to use this like it is a dolly or like it is an actual crane. You just need to get those slow gradual movements, either walking or tilting or panning, whatever they are. Make it nice and slow, make it nice and smooth, and you will get some really professional shots. Another really handy feature about the crane is the 1/4-inch screw located at the base of the actual product. This 1/4-inch screw allows you to attach a tripod, an extension pole, or some other sort of filming accessories, which is a must-have when you're out and about filming. On top of that, we have full wireless control from the application. This allows you to follow, lock, full, or rear, which all of these different modes give you different controls over the actual unit itself. You also get to calibrate and update the firmware through the application, and then you also have a joystick, a physical joystick on the crane, which allows you to do all of those things from the crane itself, so really nice. Another thing to mention is the Zhiyun honeycomb technique, and this honeycomb technique has allowed them to basically create one of the most efficient gimbals on the market. Now, we've seen this with their previous gimbals, but they've basically just ramped this up. It's low battery consumption, it's super efficient, and it is a fast reacting gimbal. call. So all of that is really great, but the thing that is a must-have as well is audio when you are out and about filming, and the motors don't really make a noise at all. They're super quiet, they're very efficient, and low power consumption is again a massive thing considering we have 2 batteries, so this thing can last all day, and it's great that the motors don't make noise either. I also love the design of this gimbal here. They have used some premium quality products which make for a super nice finish and a super durable finish as well, and I love the thumb screw design. You don't need any tools, you literally just loosen the thumb screws, adjust the height, adjust the width, whatever you do, and you adjust it for your different cameras, chuck her in, and you are ready to go. You power it up, you calibrate it. It's really easy, guys. That's something I really loved. I also love the physical thumbstick. It works really well, and it's very responsive as well. It gives you quite a lot of freedom over the movements, and I noticed myself using it quite a lot, but I like to use the follow mode a lot of the time. That mode basically just counteracts any movement on all 3 axes, and it does a really great job, guys. However they programmed this, the hardware and the software together, this is a beautiful piece of technology, guys. The 3-axis design is also really powerful, and it has an unlimited rotation of 360 degrees continuous. You can just keep doing 360 degrees, and it never hits a thread, it never hits a point where the motors stop, it just keeps going, which is also really amazing. Overall, guys, this does everything that you want in a mirrorless or DSLR camera gimbal. This is fabulous, guys. Very easy to set up, anyone can play around with it. The application makes it easy to calibrate and update and control. You also have the physical joystick, you have the 1/4" screw on the base. Everything just works really well, guys. This is one of those products that was just a pleasure to test out. Straight out of the box, I loved it, and then when I started using it, I just fell in love with it, guys. So this is definitely going to be used in a lot of my upcoming videos. It really improves the production quality, and I might even do some more videos where I show you guys how to get some really clean, crisp productions out of a gimbal and just a little mirrorless camera, because I believe that you can get some high quality images and moving images out of this little gimbal here. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know if you pick one of these up. Let me know in the comments below your experiences with the crane. Thank you so much to Zhiyun for sending this out. Absolutely loved it, guys. I can't flaw too much at all besides that panning delay which I discussed before, but that's something that the user can control and fix and account for. So anyway, guys, thank you again. I'm rambling. Have a fabulous day and peace out.